Good morning, everybody, and Merry Christmas to you and those around you, etc. Welcome back to the podcast. If you're interested, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. So I wanted to do a short video today, just this Christmas morning, just to wish you Merry Christmas. Just sort of report on what's been going on. I had promised a lot more content by now than I've sort of been able to manifest. I am deeply sorry about that. It has to do with time. I got very unexpectedly busy the last 2 weeks of my work life, so much so that I ended up um, I ended up working till about 3 or so in the morning at work on one night and midnight another night, and I had a very busy work night. A work week, and then unexpectedly, my last week of work, the other part of my work that I'm doing this year, which is going to resolve itself and complete at the end of March, got very busy as well. And I so busy, so much so that I actually ended up working. I'm supposed to be on holidays as of 4:30 p.m. on the 19th. I was not. I actually ended up working through the weekend, the 20th and the 21st, to complete or semi-complete, anyway, a project that I've been working on that had to kind of get done before the new year, or at least partially done. So, yeah, so that didn't happen. And then there was a bunch of stuff that was supposed to happen that did not. This Christmas is seems to be the Christmas of plans that have come to naught. Some things that did come out, that did work out. So for my mom's Christmas present, we went to go see the Tenors. And so we went on Friday the 19th, River Creek Casino, went to go and see the Tenors. So I'll show you a little bit of. And so I was supposed to have a Christmas housewarming party on the 20th, and I canceled it. And the reason why is just half the people that I wanted to invite were away. The other half were sick, or it was freezing cold. So it was actually the coldest day that we've had so far. So far, I think it got down to minus 32 degrees centigrade in Celsius in the early hours of the morning on the 20th, 21st. And so there wasn't a lot of people moving around that didn't have to. Even I went to Costco, believe it or not, on the 20th. It was either the Saturday or the Sunday. I'm not really, I think it might have been the Sunday. And it was busy, and the lines were long, but oddly enough, it didn't feel busy. It, it seems really weird, but it was like I got the checkup line at Costco, went from the checkup all the way back to the meat area of the Costco, which is basically the length of the store, but it still only took about 15, 20 minutes to get to the cashier. Like they were zooming through. So it wasn't a harrowing experience by any stretch of the imagination for myself. Um, and then on Sunday, for my partner for Christmas, we went for afternoon tea at the McDonald's. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that right now. But other than that, it was a wonderful experience at the McDonald's. I do have to say, it's the first time I've been for afternoon tea at the McDonald's, and I'm sorry to say this, where it wasn't as good as it usually is. Some of the sandwiches were not very tasty, from my perspective anyway. And I don't know, it just seemed a little bit off. It might have been sort of the mass producing for the holiday thing. But it wasn't as good. It wasn't as good of food. It was a lovely experience to go with my partner. I'm glad we were able to do that. But yeah, just not the food was not as good, which is very sad. So I hope that's just a temporary or a one-off, because the Hotel McDonald is usually one of the best teas that I've been to, and I've been to teas at the Ritz in London and Highclere Castle in the UK and a bunch of stuff, which is usually some pretty fancy posh teas. The Empress in Victoria, the Laurier in Ottawa, which really wasn't that great, but the other ones are sort of reputable to be fancy schmancy and tasty. Not Edmonton's usually better, but this year it wasn't as great. So yeah, so I'm not sure what the story is, but it was a lovely experience anyway to go with my partner, even though the food wasn't quite up to their usual standard. But I had planned a bunch of other stuff. I had planned a couple of dinners here for family and friends. Um, Christmas Day, I'm on my own, which kind of was planned, kind of not planned. It's been a very weird Christmas for me. So I was supposed to be hosting my mom for dinner last night. That didn't happen because, as it turns out, we're going to my cousin's place for Christmas, which was sort of I didn't know about that until this weekend. So we canceled the Christmas dinner here, and then we'll go. So I spent the evening last night by myself, which wasn't expected because my partner has had a bunch of stuff come up too, and so I'm probably not going to see her for a few days. I don't know. It's been a little weird. Nothing in terms of hosting and doing Christmas fair. Although I did have my dad and stepmom here for Christmas dinner on the 23rd because they were going away. Nothing else in terms of Christmas planning has gone to plan. And so, yeah, it was kind of disappointing, but I am starting to get settled into a bit of a Christmas routine. I'm gonna need the couple of weeks of holiday just to kind of reset myself, because I have a very, very busy January ahead of me, where I'll be traveling again and doing meetings and putting in 12, 14-hour days. Yeah, so anyway, I hope that you're having a great holiday, and I just wanted to check in and let you know what was going on, and hope to see you all soon, and hope to be back with another episode before long. It's very cold outside, and as you can see, very snowy. So there's not a lot of movement outside, but I am hoping to do a video showing sort of the surroundings of this place, because there's some beautiful parks and pathways that I want to share with you, but not when it's minus 30. So I will bring that to you when I can. All right, everybody, take care.